We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Buccos are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Tanner Schaefer is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Talk about being caught off guard. You won't see that but once a year. First pitch of the game, and he bunts for a knock, and now they have to deal with him on the base paths.
In now, Mike Moustakas. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Moustakas is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
And he got him. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Giancarlo Stanton now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Here's Chris Davis now as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Now the 0-1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Pittsburgh, and now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score. Jeff Locke will be on the mound for the Buccos. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Stepping into the box, Desmond Jennings. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Desmond.
Now here's the pitch. Late square, and this is popped up. Locke is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I think they really need their number 7 hitter to turn it around. It just seems like something is off at his swing. I don't know if it's timing or he's not picking up the ball. Maybe he just needs a day off. He just doesn't look right.
Here's Chris Owings now. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Well, I'm surprised by the pitcher right there going to the well for a second straight fastball. He had to feel that that hitter was on the previous pitch.
Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. At the plate, Ross Hoskins. A ball and no strikes. He'll enter play with a good chance to get over 300. He's at 298. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. Ready with the 1-0. Runner goes for second. Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box. Owings, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. He's running again. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. The 1-2.
At the ball.
He'll try it one more time for second. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Mark Trumbo digging in now. And that misses for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-0 is a fastball swung on and missed.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Coming to the plate now, Jake Lamb. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And it's quickly 0-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. Diamondbacks strand a pair. We are still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. The 1-2. Misses down below the knees.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, number 23. He went deep in the contest last night. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he watches this one in there for a high strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a hard liner. Foul. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Hoskins is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
That is center. The center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
At the plate, Andrew McCutchen. And a look at the stats tell you how hot he's been in April. Well over 300 to start the new campaign. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
0-1.
2 out, nobody on. Grounded to short. Fielded by Owings. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now batting, Tyler Humphreys. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Tyler Humphreys.
Here comes the first pitch. The windup and a 1-0 pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Look, now the pitch. Brandon Wagner is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Locke has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job of keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Popped up. Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first out.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
To the plate now, Tyler Baker, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Stanton has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Tanner Schaefer.
So here now is the pitcher, Tanner Schaefer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pause, now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left for the Diamondbacks. We'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Logan Morrison. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And it's 1-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2.
Helpful.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
The pitcher, Jeff Locke, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, Jose Reyes.
Into the box now, Jose Reyes, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Working for the punch out and the offering. This pitch is popped up. Humphries is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Man at second here with 2 away. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball well outside. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. One and one the pitch. Well hit to right, but foul. A 1-2 pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Here's the 1-2.
Ball 2.
Fastball just missed above the zone.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled away.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
The 0-1 offering. Scorched to third. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We've played 2.5. No score on the show. At the plate, Desmond Jennings, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The center fielder, Desmond.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1 and 2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
Not shortstop, Red away.
One gone in the Arizona third, and next to bat it'll be Chris Owings. First offering on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Into the box, Ross Hoskins, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball. The next 0-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out there.
2 out here and a runner at second. Fouled away. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Definitely worth another look as he scales the wall to take away a home run. 3 innings in the books, still no score on the show. Chris Davis at the plate now as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Smoke toward the hole. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him.
No, that's down.
The 1-0.
Yeah.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And this one misses to Santana, and he'll take that free pass down to first.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now in the box, number 23. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Ready with the 0-2. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Back goes Trumbo at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. He's set, and the pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball, that's in.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And we see a 5-mile-an-hour separation between these 2 starters from 96 down to 91 as the top 2 speeds. Digging in now, Tyler Humphreys. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here's the pitch. Came inside with the off-speed stuff, and it catches the corner. No runs, 3 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman, Brandon Wagner.
Ready for another chance, Brandon Wagner. And now a pitch on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. No runs, 3 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he popped him up. Stanton coming on, but that's going to fall in front of him for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting, the catcher, Tyler Baker.
Standing in now, Tyler Baker. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Sharp ground ball to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the harder plate, a crooked number going on the board.
So now to the plate, Tanner Schaefer, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. He's set. The 0-1 hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D'Lo. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In now, Desmond Jennings, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. With runners in scoring position this season, Jennings is below the Mendoza line. A batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
The 1-1. Fouled off. Two down, runners at first and second. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Curveball locks him up, strike three, and that's the third out. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We played 4 full. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Pirates nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up the big left-handed bat of Logan Morrison. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Here's the pitch.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
At the plate, Jeff Locke. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
The batter, the shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Stepping in now, Jose Reyes, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Hoskins has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Digging in once again, Mike Moustakas, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Runners are at first and second with one away. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 6th home run on the season for him. And with it, they've leapt in front now 3-1.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Now batter.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton as he grounds one briskly to short. And that's the second out.
Now batter. The first baseman, Chris Davis.
So 2 gone here in the Pirates' 5th. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is the right fielder. To the track, to the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo home run for Chris Davis. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Pirates move in front now 4-1.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now batter. The third baseman, Carlos Santana.
So now Carlos Santana batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 4 runs here in this half inning. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Home half of the 5th coming up. Pittsburgh leads this one 4-1. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the D-backs offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading off.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Not shortstop, Red.
First pitch of the at-bat. Chris Owings is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Ross Hoskins.
Stepping into the box, Ross Hoskins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. hit to third. Gloved by Santana. Throw on to first takes care of him. Two very quick outs to start the home fifth.
The batter, the left fielder, Mark Trumbo.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the big power bat of Mark Trumbo. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. That's by him for strike one.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail it 4-1. Digging in, number 23. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now here it comes. Slow roller left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Stepping up now, Andrew McCutchen. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. On its way is pitch number 75. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Cue shot here out towards short. And very quickly they're two gone to start the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Logan Morrison.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Logan Morrison. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Ball, that's inside.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And that one is gone on a two-strike count with two away in the inning. It's a solo home run for Logan Morrison. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jeff Locke. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Donovan Hand enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
For the Diamondbacks, number 37, Donovan Hand.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1. Hit down the line at first. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Pirates 5 and the D-backs 1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jake Lamb.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he takes ball 1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
That evens it up 1-1. This is pulled into right. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put Goodwood on.
Digging in, Tyler Humphries, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Pulled high in the air out to left field. There to take it in is Morrison, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brandon Wagner.
Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Wagner. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
That's the ball. Count 1-0.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. The 1-1 home. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Spin and a throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back in there. The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's a 5-3 game now.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
The bat, the catcher, Tyler Baker.
Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Number 47 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 47.
At the plate now, Tyler Baker, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
3-2, full count. The pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Paul Goldschmidt will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
And before a first pitch to the plate and a move to first. Don't want to forget about him. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, Desmond Jennings. Strike taken to throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Number 41 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 41.
Jose Reyes will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Here's the pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Here it comes.
Nope, that's down.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Hey.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Lamb will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Mike Moustakas will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Now batting, the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
To the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Here it is, the 3-0. No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Davis is exactly a .350 hitter. Doesn't matter what context you're talking about, that's an impressive number.
Matty, he's having one of those dream seasons right now. The ability to work the count, the ability to get on base north of 400, and having a great batting average. This guy's certainly one of the best players in the game right now.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second of the game, as they open it up to 8-3.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times. And this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Now batting, the third baseman, Carlos Santana.
Into the box now, Carlos Santana. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Three runs already home here. The ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Popped him up. Baker over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 23.
So coming to the plate, number 23. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
And now a pitch on the way. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. A Leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Brian Schaffer will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the seventh.
Brian Schaffer.
First pitch of the at-bat. In his career, McCutchen has a track record of power hitting at the major league level, over 250 career home runs. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 1-2 pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. A scoop with the bare hand. Safe. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues. And he is in there. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Lucas Duda will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 25, Lucas Duda.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as this side is retired. But the Pirates plate 3 in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Pirates 8 and the Diamondbacks 3. Number 31 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
For the Pirates, number 31.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Desmond Jennings, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Runs up and gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's just out.
To 2-2 now. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
The batter, the shortstop, Red Owen.
In now, Chris Owings, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the belt, kicks and deals. He swings and misses, throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate, Ross Hoskins, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Oh, what happened? He can't make the play. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the left fielder, Mark.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mark Trumbo. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. From the stretch.
Hey.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. The 0-2 once more. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Again, a 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Another 1-2 delivery. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jose Reyes.
The shortstop, Jose Reyes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now that's second base.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Ready once again, Mike Moustakas. He went deep back in the 5th. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box, Carlos Santana. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
1-1. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
And there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Jake Lamb, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Second baseman, Jake Lamb.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the third baseman, Tyler Humphries.
Now to the plate, Tyler Humphries. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Fourth home run here in the early going, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it, just like he did there.
Now back, first baseman, Brandon Wagner.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Stepping in now, Brandon Wagner. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Tyler Baker.
Striding in, Tyler Baker. Pomeranz into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Pomeranz, a former member of the Oakland A's. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Diamondbacks draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. 9th inning coming up. It's now an 8-4 score. Ready now, number 23. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Logan Morrison will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Hit hard on the ground to short. Owings is there. To second for one. On to first to complete the double play. Taylor Gutu will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Swing and a liner. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Pirates 8 and the Diamondbacks 4. Cody Allen, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 37, Cody Allen.
Alejandro De Aza will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran, 0-1, and he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Runs up and gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, center fielder, Desmond Jennings.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Desmond Jennings. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1 for the count.
1 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stanton giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, shortstop, Red Owings.
Ready for another shot now, Chris Owings. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And that's in there. Base hit.
The batter, the right fielder, Ross Hoskins.
Now at the plate, Ross Hoskins. Allen sets. First pitch on the way. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike one.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it an 8-5 ball game.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up the big power bat of Mark Trumbo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
The 1-0 home, fouled off. Two out here and a runner at second. Turned on down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
Two-seamer fighting to get inside, and he closed the screen door right there. Nice base hit down the line.
Edward Paradis takes over on the mound now, as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Paradis.
To the plate now, Jake Lamb. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this will be a called strike two, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball, and it strikes him. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Arizona down to its last strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
8-6 the final score tonight. The Pittsburgh Pirates get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Jeff Locke notches his 3rd win of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 6 runs on 13 hits. 2 errors, they left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.